Hey, how's it going? Well, you know, it's been a long time. I have a couple of videos to shoot today, and you're gonna see one that I shot about a year ago. So, stick around. Alright, well, welcome back to my channel. I'm Gene Sugano. You're watching Sugano Pro, and I'm concentrating on the road, of course. And in the past, you know, I actually held my GoPro camera, and now I have my suction cup, so it makes it a lot easier. Not many of you have watched the off-road videos compared to my Star Wars videos, so that's why I really wanted to combine my two loves, my new love of off-roading, thanks to my friend Shawn, and of course my old love of Star Wars that stemmed from the 1970s, because I haven't done any Star Wars related videos in a while. And I thought, well, let's talk about some of the helmets that I have acquired. Before we get into the Star Wars helmets, I'll just say right now, Shawn and I are heading up to Mesquite, Nevada, which is about 75 miles north of Las Vegas. So it's a bit of a road trip. So a few years ago, I found a prop maker, or a costume maker, Star Wars costume maker, on Facebook. He was having a raffle for some of the costumes that he was putting together. So the raffle prize included the Shore Trooper, or AT-ACT driver helmet, and the Tank Trooper helmet, along with a full set of armor. I was super happy. For $100, I won essentially two costumes. I know, one set of armor, but two helmets. When I went to pick up the armor, I went home and then I saw that he had a couple of Mandalorian helmets available for $100, and I thought, wow, that would be cool to have too. I decided to do some more research on YouTube, found out that some people had been very successful making a Beskar look by using graphite. And they used graphite rub to put on their armor and their helmet with a layer of clear coat. And I thought, well, that seems affordable enough and worth a shot. So I went that route, and turns out came out a lot darker than I hoped, and so I have kind of this dark gray Mandalorian helmet. It doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't have to be the Mandalorian. It could be another one of the Mandalorian characters from the series. In my Stormtrooper video, I was trying to find ways to make the helmet fit better. So I bought these foam little pads that I could stick in, and quite honestly, it wasn't really enough to make the helmet fit better, but I did find an alternative, and it was these rugby helmets, which I can't remember how much they cost, maybe like $20. And I don't know, I have a hard time believing these are actual rugby helmets. It feels like just the insert for a helmet, but they are foam and they work great. You can put it on and then put it on your head, or put the helmet over that, and I think it works great. So you can actually interchange helmets easily by using the same the rugby helmet. Four vegan here, Shawn Kellogg. How's it going, Shawn?
It's going. We made it.
Where are we?
We are in Mesquite. We are getting ready to go on to the White Rock Trail, which will take us to some pretty cool views out here of the Grand Canyon, not Grand, but the Colorado River Basin, and some beautiful views. There's a bunch of different offshoot trails here that we can take. I think we're probably just going to keep going straight, go out to the Grand Canyon Parashant. I don't know how to pronounce that, but I've been out here before, and it'll be a fun day.
We've got the spicy taco here, and we've got Ruby Blue over here. Any additions to Ruby Blue since we last saw you?
Nothing new. Other than just the bumper. I think we talked about that last time.
Right.
But,
right.
The bumper and the winch. Nice steel bumper.
Yep.
But no, nothing new at this point. at all.
This one down. I think this battery's about to die, so I'll change it out. But here we are. We're at the, looks like the peak, right?
Yeah, I think one of the peaks.
One of the peaks. Okay. But yeah, look at that view. Awesome. Kind of scary getting up here, but not bad. But yeah.
It makes you pay attention.
Yeah, right, and makes you tighten up those abs.
This is the
Grand
Canyon Parashant Monument.
Huh.
I think somewhere down there is the Colorado River.
Wow. So this is a formation out here, very much like you would find at the Valley of Fire. You have formations like that all over, also in Red Rock area, but mostly Valley of Fire, that particular color and shape. Whew. And now I'm back on the trail. Yeah, definitely not somewhere that Silver would want to drive. And even Shawn said that Michelle, his wife, probably wouldn't like this either. She likes the views, but she doesn't like how to get out there. Whoa. One of the masks is completely, or the helmet is completely turned with the bottom up in the back there. A lot of jostling around. Oh. How cool is this? Look at that. Shawn picked this awesome location where those red rocks we saw from a distance, they just popped from the green and brown everywhere, and the red just like stands out. And Shawn figured we'll take this little detour, and we got this kind of red, what do we call this? Clay, sand sort of stuff. Yeah.
With moss up on those rocks.
Yeah.
Snow.
Oh wow, look at that. Some snow off in the distance. And look at our vehicles really pop. I mean, yours really stands out against the red. Mine kind of blends in a little bit, but that's pretty cool. Ooh, there we go. You hear that gas coming in there. Ooh. There we go. Now we're... Remember, take out the little dry pack. Don't eat that. And I think I might have the exact amount of water you're supposed to put in there. Shawn's sandwich is done, so... did you finish eating it?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'll wait till you're...
I see. He's being polite, like in a restaurant when you get your food before somebody else.
How do you eat through that, though?
What's that?
How do you eat through that?
Well, the Mandalorian only takes it off when nobody's around. So that's how he eats.
I've never seen the Mandalorian.
Oh my gosh. You like Star Wars?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
I don't have... Was it Disney?
You don't have the pajamas?
The underoos.
All right, so this is the Mandalorian helmet. This is the way. And this is the headliner that I bought. It's a rugby helmet. They call it a rugby helmet. I can't imagine this is an actual rugby helmet. It feels like a helmet liner, if anything. But put on some goggles, I could be a kamikaze pilot from, back in the day.
Like, the football helmets from like the 1920s.
Right. So this is the Mando helmet. Now out here, this looks pretty good, but it's still really on the dark side as far as color goes compared to what you would see in the show. And of course, there's some blemishes here and there, but I'm fine with it. And for what I do, I'm good, right? But yeah, so I look ridiculous with, this on, and I look ridiculous with this on too, I'm sure, but...
The taco t-shirt?
Yeah, my taco t-shirt, yeah.
You have the rest of the outfit?
Yeah. I don't have the rest of the Mandalorian outfit, which I would like to have someday, but again, it's getting that perfected color, and this is far from it. But hey, you know what? This is the way, right? And there we go. All right, so I will say that the nose needs a little padding because the visor is a hard plastic and there's an edge to it and it cuts right into the bridge of your nose. But this is what the tank trooper helmet looks like. We'll put this on the back of the truck here. And here we go. So this is the shore trooper look, but it's painted in the style of the AT-ACT driver from Rogue One that you just saw the back of their heads for like a second and a half, and maybe one guy turned to the other, but that's really it. That's the view that you saw in Rogue One. So but you saw the shore troopers. They were tan and blue, but that's what they look like, and kind of a little bit like the biker scouts that we all know from Return of the Jedi. So this would be the precursor to the biker scout. People always made fun of the biker scouts because they had those visors. It's like, that cuts off your peripheral vision, so what's the point of that, It seems to defeat the purpose, right? But I don't know, maybe that helped them concentrate on the road. And they never addressed this in the movies, but they have this visor here. I don't know if it's like a blast shield that they would put down, but of course, these don't move at all. But this one, yeah, fits a little more comfortable. The plastic was molded so it fits around the ridge of the nose. We'll put that down over here as well.
Oh, still loving that truck, huh?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy with it, and I thank Silver for for letting me buy it. And she calls it my truck. She goes, "Oh, it's your truck." I'm like, "It's our truck," because we still have our Toyota Sienna. And the meat could be a little more softer, still a little on the crunchy, chewy side, but man, it tastes good. It's something like it's like a home cooked meal, but freeze dried.
This one's 100% vegan. Vegan cheese. It's like a tempeh bacon.
Mm-hmm.
And
what's that? Tempeh.
It's a good question. I don't even really know. It's plant based. I know that, but
I like the big sigh.
I'm trying to think because it's not really tofu. It's like but they put like a smoky flavoring into it, so it's got like that smoky taste.
Right. The sound quality, acoustics in here are really nice, right? It's not like echoey. It feels like it's a little bassy and closed because we got this rock formation over here. Yeah. And it kind of encloses the sound, and we got the trees or the shrubs. So it sounds very like we're in a studio. In the past videos, we've talked about the things that I have on the truck, the sliders and the bumper and the roof rack and stuff, but I never talked about the bed rack. So I have, or a bed cover, I should say, but it's sort of a bed rack too. So we have the diamond back. It's, I guess it's aluminum, but it's metal. So it's not as flimsy as the tonneau covers that they have out there. I mean, they have some tonneau covers with some fiberglass and such, or just the vinyl. But I wanted something that I could lock and kind of protect the gear that I have in the truck. Now, some might say, well, that defeats the purpose of having a truck where you can't use the full size of the bed. But these panels, you can actually remove them. And I've never had to remove them, but if I needed to, I could. And it's not that hard. They weigh about, I guess it's about 50 pounds a panel. But you unlock it and you can open it up like that. It's got little gas struts on there, so you can open it up. And that will allow you to access the stuff inside without lifting the tailgate. But you can do that on the front as well, and it'll open up the other way. But you can take the panels off individually, just detach the struts. And you have that middle section that really kind of holds both sides together right here. And with the hinges and everything, and there's little Allen things, so if somebody, I guess, really wanted to steal something, they could get into it. But I really like it. It's not 100% dust and waterproof because there's a lot of cracks and stuff in the tailgate and stuff that you can really, try to make it airtight as you possibly can, but still stuff's going to get in, but whatever. But it does protect pretty good against the elements. And then on the back, there's these front runner rails that actually came with it that allow you to put a rooftop tent if you'd like, and it doesn't have to be so high. It can be a little bit lower, but still off the ground. This actually is rated to carry an ATV, so it's very strong. So for 4th of July, we had some lawn chairs set up on this, and we sat on top, and it made it really nice to kind of sit on the bed of the truck. But yeah, I love it. The Diamondback. I was trying to figure out what kind of cover I wanted, and I was thinking about tonneau covers and such, and then I saw a truck at a stoplight with one of these, and I think he had the one that actually has the diamond plate sort of look. Yeah, silver diamond plate, and then they had, or maybe it was even the black one with the diamond plate, or you can get this rough texture. And they make them for different types of trucks, so not just the Tacoma. This is the 5-foot short bed, but you can get one for the longer bed. But yeah, not paid by Diamondback, but yeah, really cool bed cover if you're looking at something that you can lock and at least protect your stuff. And then the other thing about them is that they've got these ties all around it. So if you do put something on top, you can strap it down pretty easily. I've mentioned this in one of my videos, probably the earlier rides, that my dad used to take us for drives just out on dirt roads and stuff like this. Probably not as extreme as what we did earlier, but yeah, he would just go on dirt roads, and he just wanted to see where they led. And my mom would always get concerned, like, do you know where we're going, Al? And he would say, yeah, it'll be fine, we'll just go back where we came in. We never got lost. He always had a good sense of direction, and I think maybe I inherited that from him. And unfortunately, my dad passed away when I was 12 years old, and didn't get to know him like a human being. I just knew him as a dad, and didn't get to know him as a friend. And yeah, I'm sure he would love doing this. So maybe, I guess in a way, I'm living that memory that I have of my dad, of driving on roads less traveled. We've concluded our trip, so Shawn is pointing me in the right direction, and he's going to ditch me now. But we're going to go back to our homes in Las Vegas, and thank you, Shawn, for another wonderful trip. I mean,
anytime, man, anytime.
I mean, 4x4 vegan. So check out his channel sometime. All right, well, we're heading back home. We're both on the I-15. Shawn and I said our goodbyes, and that was a lot of fun. A little scary going up, and I'm glad we didn't have to go out and back. We actually did a loop, because I didn't want to go back on some of those roads that we went up on. And I can't even imagine. But yeah, it was nice weather. It's overcast now. We got some, looks like precipitation up ahead. But let me know in the comments what you thought about the crossover with Star Wars and off-roading. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I really appreciate it, and we'll see you next time.